And,
Wow.
it's only 10:38 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the East Coast, mind you, right?
Yeah.
So the West Coast hasn't even cracked an eyeball. They're like, it's 7:30. You know how the West Coast is. We live on the West Coast. Nobody
My
gets to
sister
work
called
before
me
11.
last night at 11 p.m. and the room was pitch black. And I was like, hello? And she was like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, going to sleep.
Sleeping?
And she's like, oh, can you quickly FaceTime? No, Allie, it's 11 at night.
It's 11. No FaceTiming. The time change is such a, the time difference is such a bummer.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the leather slip-on loafers called the Ashland Lily. That's the Ashland bottom. So the Ashland was the start of the
Bendables line.
Bendables technology. This is a clearance price of $54.98.
Wow.
Our regular price is about 20 bucks more. So that's when we say clearance, you like right off the top, you're like, keep some money in my little pocket. And then we do have colors and sizes remaining, but once we sell out of those colors and sizes, we are not going to be able to order this again. So 4 easy payments of $13.74. And I'm already seeing red on our availability guide. Medium and wide widths. This happens to be the pewter. And the pewter is great. I mean, that's just, your perfect metallic in a loafer.
When I see this, I think if you've never worn Clarks, what a perfect way to start.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. And then with that lovely pewter, start there. Here's the navy. And I love that you give us, sophisticated and much used. You'll get price per wearing, a lot of wear out of this. The navy is the most limited. Only about 700 of these to go around. So please don't wait on the navy. And if you work in an office or if you work in a library, if you work in a school, I mean, we need a closed-toed shoe that is going to serve us. This is what we're calling our tan. And it's like a British tan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Again, are you wearing the tan?
I am wearing the tan. Yep.
Perfect.
Love
Gorgeous.
it. And then here's your black. Look at the black. So my story was every year I'd replace my loafers, my penny loafers, because every year they got beaten up and I wanted a fresh pair of shoes to start the year.
And did your mom say, hey, go scuff them on the driveway so you don't fall
and slip?
Because I am a klutz.
Because they were like glass on the bottom.
Yeah, they were
loafers,
so,
they were
smooth and slick.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yes, and what I love about our Ashland Lily is, first of all, the Ashland. This is our best-selling all year round. It's our best-selling shoe construction, and it's because it's a low wedge. You have so much ground contact, so much stability, but it's not a flat. So you do have, just enough lift that you feel comfortable in. I also think, I have boys, but they go to a school with a uniform, and all the girls have to wear a uniform.
Yep,
and it goes all the way to 8th grade. We start at size 5, so that's perfect. I also love that with this, you are getting a style that is broken in. So no one's gonna say, sweetheart, go scuff your shoe on the driveway. You fall a lot. You don't have to worry because we took care of that with that incredible outsole and of course our Bendables technology, which is that invisible hinge system. So feels like your favorite shoe right out of the box. Those are external flex grooves that expand at the same time. The internal flex grooves are compressing, but I love the look. I like that there's no contrast stitch. We kept it all tonal. We have that beautiful leather over, instead of having that slit where you normally keep your penny, a little penny keeper.
Okay, wait, time out. Did you put a penny in there?
I totally did.
I put a quarter in.
Oh, look at
or like
you,
a dime
big
or a
spender.
like exactly.
Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna put more than a penny in there. I'm gonna put like a quarter in there.
You can get like gum.
I could get gum back in the day.
You couldn't.
When the dinosaurs roamed.
No, but really it did. Well, the gum was 25 cents.
Yes, it was.
And but you can't chew it in school, so that would.
But I love this bar here.
Yeah.
It really is just a bar.
And it's extra leather.
Nice.
I mean, it's really layers of leather. And then you have that
goring.
Yeah, 2 points of gore. So incredible flex. I know when I started, I always went into the Manhattan store on Madison Avenue, and I would get these young 13-year-old girls, and the parents would say, we need navy or black, and we need it to be comfortable.
Right.
This is where you go.
So show you colors, and then we're heading to the ladies. Pewter, which I'm in love with. I mean, think about pewter for my top. I'm just going to match everything to my top. Pewter, which is beautiful. That navy, as you said. Catholic school. I went to Catholic school, so navy or black. I actually had to have brown.
Oh.
I had to have the brown. 300 now remaining in the navy. Here is the tan, which I'm just going to call a British tan. Super sophisticated. Again, all my sisters out there who happen to be flight attendants, all of our neighbors who are flight attendants, like this is like one of those shoes. When you're traveling, you're getting up early, running out to catch that plane, like you need to have a different shoe on. This is your black, A310050, medium wide width. This is the only clearance priced item we have have in the show, we're a good 20 bucks less than our regular price. We are selling out of sizes and colors quickly as it's happening right now. We've got over 2,000 of these ordered right now on the day. I'm going to grab some other colors, my friend.
And you know, as much as we're talking about uniforms and, you know, flight attendants, I'm sorry, fashion, this is like that feminine loafer. It's that borrowed from the boys look. You are going to see a return to pencil skirts and slacks. And, you know, athleisure is huge.
Say
and
that twice.
I can't. I mean, I already
like,
couldn't.
Athleisure.
Athleisure is huge and will continue to be, but there will always be a
Classic.
room in your wardrobe for a classic loafer. I love it with the dress.
Me too.
I think it's very, very sophisticated. And oh my gosh, come on, the tan. Oh my God, this isn't even denim. This is like velvet.
Is it? Oh, no, I have to see.
Stitch.
Oh, it is. It's Side Stitch. It's really cool. Yeah, Side Stitch is one of our fast fashion brands here.
Yeah.
Loving. And the jeans happen to be Denim & Company, which is really,
and they
really
had
cute.
these boyfriend jeans last night that I loved. I need to look into that. But I just think pairing a loafer and jeans. Oh my God, do you have a barn?
Always.
Do you keep horses? Like that's like what you look like. Like, oh, I'm going to my barn. You know?
Jeans, I agree.
Yeah.
Jeans, a big, huge, chunky sweater. If you want to do a button-up sweater, a button-down sweater, however you want to say that, or how I'm doing with a little fast fashion, little fancy blouse. Here I have it in, this is the tan again that we're calling it British tan, $54.98. This is a leather loafer. You'd think that you're looking at this price and it's a man-made material.
No.
It's not. It is a leather slip-on loafer that happens to be in that Ashland.
Yeah,
Ashland?
I love that you are calling it
Ashland.
Ashland because it sounds like a fabulous destination to go
Ashland
to.
Lily. And start of the Bendables collection, which just to remind you means that it's already broken in.
It
You
feels
open these
incredible.
up and they're broken in, and I feel remiss in the fact that I didn't say that I take with me Clarks on my vacations all the time because I know that I'm going to be walking, sightseeing for however many hours, you know, whether or not I went on a cruise and then I had the little excursions, or when I went to Europe and I was in Italy and I was doing excursions. You know, you kind of leave in the morning at 9 in the morning and don't come back until 9 at night, and you've been walking the whole day, and you've also done different activities. So you've gone sightseeing, you've dined al fresco, you've maybe gone to a little fancy jazz club or something, and these take you everywhere you want to go.
And I love the profile also. I think that's also why it makes it so versatile. It's a lower profile. We saw earlier some loafers that came a little higher. This is very flattering. You have that slightly raised seam framing the toe box that kind of continues over the leather, and I think that makes your foot look really small. So especially if you're in the bigger size, your foot looks really small.
It looks tiny. I look like I have a 5 on.
Yeah, you do.
I love it. I'm loving it right now.
And you'll see that the pewter, the stitch that connects the upper to the outsole is in that coordinating pewter. Same with the tan. You'll see that stitch in tan. At Clarks, we really believe in detail. Details matter. It's those little touches that make us pick something up, you know?
And you know what? The thing is that a great shoe, whether it's your classic or something that's a little bit dressed up, completely transforms any outfit.
Yeah.
You know this, right? All of a sudden, your regular old clothes look new when you put a new pair of shoes on. Treat yourself to something today, especially at this price, $54.98. That 4 easy payments of $13.74. I mean, $13.74. I paid more for my ticket to go see Hobbs and Shaw this weekend. Seriously, when I went to the movies, my ticket was more than $13.75. Seriously, I was just like, because it's reserved seats at the movie theaters these days now, and so they get you. They get you coming and going. We are really going quickly on all of these sizes. Over 2,500 now have been ordered, 1,500 just in this show, and this is the only clearance price item we have in the whole show. I was seeing a lot of color in the availability guide on the screen, so when you see red, we're out of your size and color. So please go to QVC.com right now before you jump out, head to work, or before you break off and go to lunch. If you happen to be at work and you're watching us, I won't tell anybody, or you're on your tablet, make sure you go to checkout so that your item doesn't